Hey guys, I'm Craig Seidl and welcome to today's Volusion tutorial. I'm going to show you how to bulk upload and use Volusion's thumbnail generator to generate multiple thumbnails for your images or products on your Volusion e-commerce store. To start off, we need to get the free software from Volusion. So go to support.volusion.com and go ahead and type in thumbnail in the search bar. Choose the first link that says thumbnail generator and bulk importing. Right here near getting started, there's a download Volusion thumbnail generator, which I already did and placed it on my desktop. And I'm going to open up the zip file. If you don't have a software that opens zips, I use WinZip or WinRAR, which is free. They have a free version of it. And then, okay, then we're just going to simply install. Give this a second. Now the way Volusion works is your product codes that you have on your products must be the same name on your images. The images line up with the products through the product code. And with this thumbnail generator, that's exactly what we're going to do here. So here's an example of what they want in the CSV. We're going to do this through CSV. So you're going to either need OpenOffice or Excel, one of those softwares, to be able to use these CSVs. They gave us an example here. I'm going to create a new one from scratch, so I'm not going to save this, but I'm just showing you what the thing is doing here. So here's the thumbnail generator after it's installed. You can open that up. And this is it right here. What we need to do is create a photo directory of where the photos are, a thumbnail directory on where they're going. So we're going to say final, create a folder that says final library. And our image library here are the ones that our current photos are sitting in. So we're going to go to the photo directory and choose desktop. We're going to do image library. Just want to make sure it's the correct one. Yep, image library. Then our thumbnail directory is where our images are going, and we want it to go to final library. Now we need to create the CSV file with all the names of your product codes. So for you to be able to get your product codes, you're going to want to open up your Volusion store, go to inventory, go to import, export, then choose standard export. You're going to go to the drop down and choose products. Now all we need is the product code, so just select product code. Come down here and say you want a CSV and hit export. Once you export, it's going to do this little thing, and over here there's a download link. Now I'm not going to click that one. And you'll get a file that comes up like this. It says products joined. It will give you some random code. And here is a list of all our products that are on our store. So we need this entire column here to create that CSV example. To show you an example, we need all the product names in the first column, and then we need product names with the image URL .jpeg in the right column. So I'm going to show you how to make that right now. We'll take this entire thing, copy it. Let's actually hit Control N for a new work area. And I'm going to go Control V for paste. And I don't believe they want the first one to have anything, any type of description. So we're going to delete this field here. We're going to start with our first product. Now what we need to do to, I'm going to go back to the one that Volusion gave us right here to work on this. We need to add .jpeg to every single one of these product codes. So I'm going to quick show you how we do that. In the second field here, in B, you'll put .jpeg, which is our extension for the image. Then in C here, you're going to want to do equal sign, concatenate, I can never say it right, concatenate. Concatenate. Okay, then you can do parentheses, and we want to do A2, which is that one, comma, no space, and do B2. End the parentheses. So that's the code you want for C. Hit enter. And all it's doing is taking column A and adding column B, which is .jpeg, and adding them together. Now we want to step and repeat on all of it. So what you'll want to do is copy this entire thing down. You select a few and you just click and drag. Or you want to drag this little black box here and drag all the way down. Now we have 16,000 products, so you need to go faster. Zoom out a little bit. Like this. And go ahead and click and drag until you hit the end. Give it a few seconds here. And we're going to do the same thing. All right, there's the end. The same thing for column C. If you notice, if you just click and drag, it takes it and does the same exact formula all the way down the line. And I'm going to zoom out again because there's a lot of products. When you zoom out, it goes much faster. And you can scroll pretty quick, and then when it comes to the end, it kind of knows it's coming to the end, so it slows down for you, depending on what version of Excel you have. Make sure you go all the way down. All right, so now we have our second column that the thumbnail generator is asking for, which is all these numbers right here. Now, when we go to paste all these into the next workbook, it's actually going to want to paste this code rather than the numbers. So I'm going to show you how to paste special. By the way, I'm going to select all. Control C for copy. Go over to your next workbook, or the one that we're creating for the thumbnail generator. Now with the column selected, go ahead and hit B, and it will select the entire column. Right click, and instead of Control V, you're going to use the 1, 2, 3 paste option. And what that will do is, there's our JPEGs now. So that's what the software is looking for. Go ahead and scroll down and make sure everything lines up all the way down. It looks pretty good to me. And we're going to save this as a commerce separated value. Hit save as. I want to save it to the desktop. Image generator. Okay. CSV, MS-DOS is what I use. Hit save, hit OK, hit yes. I can close this now. And this is the one we were working on. I can just minimize that just in case I have to go back to it. So now we have our image generator file, which is the file that Volusion's thumbnail generator needs to be able to properly create all its thumbnails. And what it's going to do is take this one thumbnail, product thumbnail, and create 3 different size thumbnails. One that you can zoom on, one that shows a small product thumbnail when you're scanning through a list of products. And then there's also another standard size one when you enter into the product details. So go ahead and find the CSV file that's sitting on the desktop, image generator. Have all 3 of these sitting like that, and you can hit create thumbnails. You can choose whatever quality you want, 60 is fine. A lot of times I'll just say use recommended dimensions and hit create thumbnails. And it's go through. Should have made more than that. There we go. It's nowhere near finished. It's at 100%. Well, okay, so let go ahead and keep working. In the meantime, while this is working, I'm going to quick show you how to use FileZilla to be able to upload your thumbnails to your website. If you don't have FileZilla, go ahead and Google it. It's a free FTP software, and I already have it downloaded, so there's no reason, but you can get it free on FileZilla site. Once you open that up, you're going to go up in the top hand corner here, and it will bring up your site manager. I already have my details saved in there, but for tutorial purposes, I'll create it again. So you're going to go new site. You're going to name whatever it is, FTP, image FTP, Volusion. All right. Now you're going to log into your main Volusion dashboard, not the actual site that is sitting on, not your actual e-commerce site, but Volusion's backend software. And you're going to go down to Manage FTP on the left here. That's when you get this screen right here. If you don't have an FTP set up, which I already have one, all you do is click Add, and it's pretty standard. You create a username, set a password, and you're set to go. If you have troubles, just go ahead and click How to create an FTP account. But I already did that. So all you're going to do is take your host name here, which is our URL to our website. You're going to open up FileZilla and put it in the host name here. So put that there. Now the login type, you're just simply going to put normal. You can skip these two, those are fine. And whatever you put for your username, you're going to go ahead and put in user. And then whatever's your password, now if you need to see it, go ahead and click view. I'm not going to do that because this is a public tutorial. And go ahead and enter your password down here. And then you'd hit connect. Oh, my password's wrong. Click connect. If everything's green, you're going to come and see, you'll see something similar to what you see here. And your VSP files are what you want to go in. Click on that. And then you're going to want to click on photos. That's in this photos here is where you want to store all your images for Volusion, for the Volusion products. So we can close this up now that we have access. This is only at 11%, so I might have to, since this is a live tutorial, I won't be able to show you much further. You know what, I'll take a few of the images that are already converted, and just for these tutorial reasons, I'll upload them. So now that we have these created, and what it did, like I said, is it creates 4 total thumbnails. One that's super small, one that's decent size. They create 4 different thumbnails for different areas of the e-commerce site. So once you're, normally you wait till this is completely finished, 100%, but I'm going to show you for tutorial purposes. We're going to select the first 20 I got here. Or this is actually 140 photos. So now that you're sitting in your photos section here, what's nice is you can just drag and drop. If you want, this whole area on the left here in FileZilla is your local, like your local computer. You can find files, go into this, you know, everything that's sitting on your local computer. Everything over here on the right is going to be sitting on your remote site, which is the FTP, the servers that they have that you're hosting all your content. So you can either go into the file system and just click and drag like this and drop. I'm not going to drop it just yet. Or you can find it in the left-hand column here using the file system. You know, go into desktop and then image library, and then you can transfer them that way. I just like to click and drag. It's nice and simple. Once you click and drag, it's going to start working, and as you can see, it says the queued files that it's all going down, successful transfers, and all it's going to do is you can let that run on its own. And now if you have 16,000 parts like we do, there's going to be 4 images per every part. So there's actually going to be like 45, 50,000 you know, file downloads or uploads. So it will take a while, but you can drag and drop the entire bit and FileZilla will do all the work for you. It's like you set it and forget it. If there's any failed transfers, they're going to be down here in this tab. And then you can see all your successful transfers right here, which is what we want, 140. And then now they've shown up here. So all those products then, once you load your Volusion store, will actually now have a product image. I hope this helped you out. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Also, if there's any other videos you'd like to see, let me know, because I'm more than happy to do these tutorial videos for you guys. Please subscribe to my channel because I'll be having a lot more coming your way. So thanks again for watching.